Welcome to Crack-A-Pack. My name is Andrew, and today we're cracking open Wilds of Eldraine. Let's get cracking. Our first card today is a Royal Young Hero token. Then we have a Mountain for our land. Then our enchanting tail is Ground Seal. Next we have a Raging Battle Mouse, which for 1 and red is a 2/1 creature. Reads the second spell you cast each turn, costs 1 less to cast, and it has a celebration effect as well. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if 2 or more non-land permanents enter the battlefield under your control this turn, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Alright, so we cracked one of these about 2 weeks ago. Maybe a little less than that, but I was pretty happy with this then, and I'm still pretty happy with this now. It's an okay card, right? It's giving you a little bit of mana reduction on a second spell every turn. That's not too bad. If you're going to cast exactly 2 spells every turn, why not get the second one for a little cheaper? And then also giving a creature a little bit of pump if you cast 2 permanents in a turn. If you get 2 non-land permanents entering the battlefield on a turn, that's also pretty okay and pretty easy to pull off in the set too, since so many creatures just happen to come in with an enchantment attached to them, right? One of the roles, whether it was Wicked or Young Hero or whatever the case may be, it's so easy to get a second permanent entering the battlefield off of just a creature. So then you still have the cost reduction for an instant or a sorcery. And like I said, when we first cracked this, it is second spell you cast each turn. So that could be on your opponent's turn as well. If you happen to have a lot of interaction, you can be getting a little bit of cost reduction on your opponent's turn as well. So now that I have 2 of these, what am I going to do with 2? Not sure yet. But having 2 of them means I could somewhat reliably count on seeing one in a 60 card format. So maybe I try to build around this in a Pioneer deck. I don't know. Were you running Raging Battle Mouse? Do you have a deck that really takes advantage of that mana reduction or of the celebration trigger? Let me know in the comments below. Next we have Tempest Heart, Corvold and the Noble Thief, Succumb to the Cold, Prophetic Prism, Slumbering Keep Guard, Hopeless Nightmare, Witch's Mark, Territorial Witch Stalker, Bellowing Bruiser, Unveiling Guide, Wicked Visitor, and Snare Master Sprite to round out the pack. Now for today's Pack 1 Pick 1. I think I'm going to give it to Corvold and the Noble Thief. For 3 in red, you get a saga. The first 2 chapters create a treasure token, and then the third chapter reads exile the top 3 cards of target opponent's library. You may play those cards this turn. I mostly like this for the treasure, though. Is that enough? Getting 2 turns of getting a treasure token. No. No. I mean, Ground Seal is pretty nice for just locking things down, but I don't think that's a pick 1 either. Succumb to the Cold. Now, this is a hard pack to choose from. None of these are incredibly strong pick ones in my opinion. But if I had to pick one, I mean, if I have to say any of them is worthy of pick one, it's going to be Tempest Heart, I guess, with Scan the Clouds for its adventure. It's instant adventure, Scan the Clouds, reads, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards, which is okay rate for 2 mana. And then the creature for 3 and a green is a 3/4 with trample. That reads, whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, put a +1/+1 counter on Tempest Heart. So this is in the like Simic ramp archetype. It's wanting you to go very, very big, very fast, and have payoffs for the very large spells, the very big creatures that you're casting, the big board breakers, basically. And so this is wanting you to be able to just ramp really, really fast. That's why you have the draw 2, discard 2. You're filtering through your deck looking for your big spells. You're looking for your means of getting extra mana, whether that's from any of the many mana dorks or possibly just trying to find another mana value 5 spell to cast in a turn or two. And then having a 3/4 with trample that's growing as you keep casting those bigger and bigger spells is going to be nice too. This can very easily become a problem creature when you're dropping 2 or 3 huge spells, and this has become a 6/7. That's a big problem for your opponent to have to deal with. So that's going to be my pick one today. And there are other options in this pack. I'm not going to say that they're great cards or that they're good other pick ones, but there are other options in this pack. So if you have a different pick one, let me know in the comments below. But that's all for today, so thank you for cracking along with me. Be sure to check back tomorrow to crack open another pack.